Welcome back to the Silver and Black Radio Podcast, your go-to source for everything on the Las Vegas Raiders. Whether you're a diehard motherfucker like me, or just getting to know Raider Nation, our passionate hosts are here to bring you all the excitement on Raiders football. I'm Shit Show Joe, and welcome to the Silver and Black Radio Podcast. Let's go, Raiders! If not, fuck your team.
And welcome back to the Silver and Black Radio Podcast. I'm your host, Raider Wil, and I am here with my misfit crew. I got my boy representing TBH, Bay Area. You know how it is, baby. It's your boy, the Cisco Kid. What's going on, my brother?
Hey, if you're going to say the Bay Area, right, you got to say yay area, okay? That's how we say it here. When you're near the town, you got to say yay area, okay? No, but yeah,
All
man.
right,
Hey,
all right,
once again, man, always a great time to get on here with you and, with the other guests and whatnot, man. We have a good time, so I'm looking forward to our little video chat right now.
Absolutely, my brother. And today, baby, we got the Raider hookup for y'all today. A new TGH chapter opened up in the potato state, baby. It doesn't matter where you're at. And all 50, we are there. And hey, go ahead, my brother. Let them know who you are.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My name's Stephen Dominguez. I'm one of the old guys from the Black Hole back in the day and stuff. I met Rob Rivera and the crew back in '97 and been part of it one way or another ever since then.
Absolutely, absolutely, man. So, hey, guys, we're going to get straight into it today. Steve, let us know the name of the club and the location and where you're at and what you're doing, baby.
We're the Boise, Idaho chapter. The only one out here doing this. For us, it was a great opportunity to spread the Black Hole love out here with Asha Genti getting drafted in the first round. It was opportunity we had to take advantage of, man. He has such a huge following out here in Idaho. And the thing they love about him the most is because he was very loyal and faithful to Boise. He could have left. He could have got in the transfer pool, but hey, he stuck it out and stuff. And look at the amazing season he had. And thank God the Raiders got him. And as soon as they did, I looked at my wife and said,
Man, it always feels good to have that hometown guy representing your team, the silver and black. You know, you saw him back home, you see him go to college, you see him go to the pros, and you're like, man, that's my guy. Now,
I watched him for 2 years out here. He's going to be amazing back for us.
absolutely, man. Hey, he's a stud. People just don't realize how good he really is, you know?
Yeah.
So, hey, you were giving us a little bit of the background. Tell us when you started with TBH, how this whole shindig started, and how you got infected with the TBH love,
Definitely.
baby.
Well, back in the tailgate days, back in '95, I was on the island as Rob in the whole Black Hole for 2 years. Going inside the stadium, I walked by and seen the Black Hole tailgate, and there was nothing like it ever. And when I seen Sal on the lowdown band playing, and just the time these guys were having, man, they're out there dancing, having a great time. I told my wife we need to be part of this. So I did reach out to Rob Rivera and stuff, and he open armed us and brought us into the Black Hole and stuff. And we spent a lot of time with Rob. We did the tailgate to the tailgates with him, the overnighters on 66. I mean, we did all that with him and stuff. And so that's how I got involved with the Black Hole back in '97.
All right. And Cisco, how did we go to Boise, Idaho and say, like, hey, baby, let's make Steve the president and let's go?
Yeah, man. Well, he reached out through Steve knows I screenshotted it and sent it. It was like, hey, are you guys testing this thing? Because I didn't know, what was going on because we just launched our new platform on the website to launch a chapter. Before it was kind of like the old-fashioned way, word of mouth. Somebody had either hit me up at a tailgate, or a former president or member would pass on my information to somebody, and then they would hit me up. But yeah, it said Stephen and Janet Dominguez, and I was like, wait a minute, what? And then reached out and I said, hey, are you guys? Is this legit? Are you guys just kind of working something? And they were like, no, man, we want to get. And I'm like, oh man. So I shot the email to Mark. I said, we got a fast pass right here, go straight to the top. No playing around, no questions, no interviews, just straight to the top. And he was like, "Oh yeah, definitely, definitely." And so yeah, man, they got the pass because they once a black hole, always a black hole, right? So Steve and Janet been there from the forefront. They were actually a part of our E60, but unfortunately they didn't get aired in the segment once they did the editing. But yeah, they were there with us. I mean, if you look at one of the old photos, we took a group shot with Junebug was there too, and he didn't get interviewed, right? Or it didn't get
Right.
aired. Yeah, yeah. So I mean, there was a whole group of us there, and only a few got in that 11-minute segment. So, yeah, but yeah, they were there. They were definitely right from the forefront. So, yeah.
All right. So you luckily didn't have to meet Cisco in the back alley of a shady situation like I did, where we were like, "Oh yeah, we're in Denver, and like there's this guy with sunglasses out there. Make sure you look for him." I'm like, "Oh great, shady situation. Go meet this crazy guy." So you
Yeah.
get online, you sign up, Steve. You're like looking at it, and you're saying, "Hey man, I'm going to start the black hole in Boise." What got you so energized and just so juiced for this season to be like, "Hey, man, this is the season we're doing it"?
We live in a small town right near Boise, and I've been seeing other groups out here, a lot of Seahawk fans out here, some Niner fans out here.
Boo.
But I know we were looking, man. We're like, there got to be some Raider fans out, or we got to find them. So then, when our boy got drafted, I said, when Genty got drafted, I said, now's the opportunity right now. Let's spread this love out here. Again, he has such a huge following out here. Let's do it. So that's where we're at, and it's already growing. I think we're about 20 strong already, and we just started.
Nice.
So we're
Oh,
gonna keep building it up hard.
all right,
Nice.
brother. Hey, we can't wait. We can't wait, and we're going to help you grow. So, guys, right now, if you guys are in Idaho and looking to sign up for the black hole, you are looking at the man, the myth, the legend that is going to lead you to the promised land, baby,
Let's do it.
in the silver and black with the black hole. All right. Go up there, sign up. It's a $50 fee, it's a one time sign up fee, and you're in it for life, guys. For life. And everywhere you go, you will have family. So now that I gave him the pitch, Steve, I want to know what is going to make TBH Idaho, Boise, Idaho, so unique. What are you guys gonna bring to the table, baby?
Well, we already found a home for our chapter. It's called the Tap House. They got 50 beers on tap. If that interests anybody at all. But we're gonna definitely go out and try to go to 2 road games a year. That's our plan to get back to Vegas and stuff with our crew, and go out there and take care of matters and stuff too. And plus, my wife loves planning parties. I already got a band in mind that plays a lot of 80s rock and roll, AC/DC, and all that. So I want to have a
Nice.
live band at one of my parties out here too. So we definitely want to spread the love, that Rob Rivera installed into us. That's what I plan on doing.
Nice. Love it.
Hey, that's the
Love it.
secret sauce right there, baby. It's just
Yep.
love. Showing
Yep.
people
Spread.
love and treating them like family. That's what it
Yep.
is. It's Ohana, baby. It's all
Yep.
family.
Yep.
So you said you're at 20 members deep.
Yes,
I mean,
sir.
like, you guys started with just 10. I'd be like, how did you already double up, man? You haven't
You
even
know,
opened up the doors yet.
you know what? Some friends of friends, and all of a sudden, and what too, is a lot of Action Genty fans. They're really interested now. All of a sudden, now they want to come to the dark side. So it's really it's a good vibe out here right now to be in Idaho.
I
Okay.
bet. I
So,
bet.
when you go somewhere, you always want to know, like, what type of people and, like, how the environment's going to be. Like, what do you guys plan on doing, man? How is the environment do you plan on having there in Boise? I mean, like, I know if I go down to Ricky's now, and I go see Cisco. I know how it is down there, so I know how
Yeah,
wild
yeah.
they can get over there. But I'll be like, tell us how we gonna do it in Boise, baby.
I'll tell you what, anything in Ricky's is going to be hard to beat. That's the spot, right? But
100.
definitely we're going to do our best. We got our banners getting made right now. We got a big Raider flag that's going to go on the ground. And the good thing about the tap house where we're going to be at is it's right on the main strip.
Oh,
So
nice,
now you're going to see a new spot and the Raider stuff will be planted and they will see
nice,
it when they go buy in their car. So that's going to be another way for the gate. And I want to get an Asher Genty cutout, a full size cutout, and put it
nice.
out there too. So when these people drive by and they see that, let's go.
Nope.
So, Boise, Idaho, if you driving around and you see a life-size figure of Ashton Genty steamrolling somebody, make sure you pull in. You pull over, you get yourself a drink and a burger, and you come down there with the Silver and Black family, the TBH family, and enjoy your time, baby. You
Oh,
already know what it is.
get a Modelo and a shot of Woodson whiskey and a burger.
There you go. I just got my 2 bottles. That stuff
Mhm.
tastes really, really good.
Nice,
Hey,
nice.
man, those bottles are selling like
Is that the,
hotcakes right now,
is
baby.
it,
Hey, y'all already should know the TBH Black Hole Woodson whiskey bottle is out. Make sure you log on. You get it. It's like 50, $60. You can get it engraved, make it look cool. Get one for your mama and one to hang out. Hey, man,
mm,
can't wait. Can't wait. I'm getting
mm,
mine's tomorrow. So,
mm.
Steve, now I
Yes,
want to
sir.
know, you said, hey, man, I saw this group of guys. I showed up to a game and I saw this group of guys up on their island. I saw them like plow through the stuff you were telling me before in the green room. What like keeps you coming back to, I like to call it the madness of the black hole? Because we are like intoxicated family and we are just like, it's a madhouse. Everybody goes, right? So it's intoxicating. You're like, yeah, let's go. What
Well,
is
Bates,
bringing you
yeah,
back, baby?
definitely. I mean, Rob always wanted it to be, like you said, the dog pound with rabies, the football's most notorious fans, right?
Yes,
So,
sir.
the crew that I went in there with the first year or so like that, they were fans, but they weren't as hardcore as I needed to be around. And then all of a sudden, like, again, when Rob and them guys are there and Raider Man and everybody else, it's a difference, a game changer, man. You get drawn into it. You get sucked in the black hole because you want to
Mm.
be part of that. That's exactly if you're a Raider fan, that's exactly where you want to be.
Yes, sir. And this question is going to be for the both of you because both of you guys have been in this for a long, long time. So, Cisco, I'm going to start with you. What does being part of TBH mean to you?
Family, loyalty, and fun. The To sum it all up, like our brother Rob says, the aloha spirit. That's what sucked me in. Was like Steven said earlier, the welcoming. Rob welcomed you, the crew welcomed you, and it was like family. Instantly. As long as you carried yourself, you wore black, and you came with a positive attitude, that was it. And you were a diehard Raider fan. I mean, those were the criterias to be the black hole. And the fact that we just kind of all just mended together and just like like I said, it was just aloha spirit. Just the welcoming means everything. It you can really judge somebody by their character, and you are who you hang out with. So it ended up just fitting well with me and who I am and what I'm about. And got to meet everybody, and it was a hell of a ride, and it's still the roller coaster's still going for me.
No, absolutely. All right, Steve, now to you. What does
Mm.
being part of TBH mean to you?
Definitely, like Cisco just said, family. It is all about family. I met some of my good friends that I didn't even know. I met them
Mhm.
there at the games and stuff like that. I used to hang out so much even after the fact with the Harry Krauses, the Dave Monzos, um, just family, and definitely just football passion. You know, if you are a Raider fan, these are the guys you want to be with, man. You guys going to all speak the same language. You know, you're
Mhm.
going to know everything about the last game. You're going to talk it. You're going to break it down. You're like almost a head coach. So
Yeah,
definitely family and just a whole Raider passion, man.
yeah. You are absolutely 100% correct, brother. And hey, my TBH brothers, we got like 55 coaches. We should all be in there coaching at the same
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Mhm.
I
Yep.
mean, like passion runs deep, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. Now,
Mhm.
guys, I want to know, how do you guys rep on game day? What is it that we're gonna do? I already know how Cisco reps on game day. I see him. I see the jacket. He always got the shades on. I mean, like,
That's
he's
because I got
fitted from
cataracts.
head
I
to
got
toe.
cataracts.
No, it's usually from the hangover the night before, but we won't talk about those.
Why you putting my business out in the street? Why are you putting my business out in the street?
I don't know what I'm talking about, bro. I don't know what I'm talking about. But Steve, how do you rep on game day? I mean, like, I have like a uniform, man. I have like my vest that I have to wear. I have like this hat. I think has been it's salty as hell now because it's been like worn to death. I'll be like, I have a certain uniform I have to wear on game day.
Yeah. I
So,
still got my old school black hole shirt. The black
ooh,
hole, big letters. That's what I'm gonna go out in right there.
Yeah.
okay.
Nice.
So you got your big, black hole shirt. Well, I'll be like, we got the black hole hat. I'll be like, we're just fitted from head to toe in silver and black, baby.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Hey,
Abs-
back in the day we used to paint up and go in row one, and we had a blast, man.
Yep.
oh man. All right. So you were telling me that you're planning on doing some travel games and traveling to some home games, traveling to some away games. So what's on the schedule for this year, Steve?
You know, if we're gonna go to the preseason off the bat, we're gonna go to the Niner game. That's game number one. I got
Okay.
it. Once we start meeting these members and stuff, and once I get the preseason set up, then I'll figure out what are the two best games for us to all go to. So I want to go down there when we go to Vegas. I want to go down there strong. But
All
so
right.
that part I don't know yet, but we'll figure that out.
Okay, okay. So, hey, guys, just so you guys know, if you're in that Boise, Idaho area, right? You want to go to a game? They're going to go down there, go to the preseason, watch the Niner game, go hang out in Oakland, probably see Cisco down there, hanging out somewhere. I mean, like, you never know who you'll see at these things. That's the thing. You'll run into so many different people. I mean, like, it's a great experience. Then hey, you guys already know he's already planning on going to a game in Allegiant Stadium and meeting up with the fam. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm just gonna guarantee it that it is gonna be an electrifying situation down there. Lots of rumors are flying around. Lots of little birdies are flying in my ear, and lots of little hot things coming out. But you got to stay tuned because we will not release it until it is 100% confirmed. All right. So, guys, I want to know your tailgate traditions
Mm.
and like what your favorite thing is to do at tailgate. So, I'm going to start with Steve. Steve, give me your favorite tailgate tradition that you do.
Let's go old school. We used to do the tailgate to the tailgate. We all met probably about 9 o'clock on Saturday night. We went down to 66th Avenue. We had the DJs out there. Anybody that would cook food, pozole, whatever. We used to do the whole tailgate to the tailgate and had a blast, man. We didn't even sleep. We were drunk fools. We might have got an hour of sleep. I take that back. But we were ready to do it again right there in the morning. That's old school. Now I got to figure that out. We a new chapter and stuff. I got to figure out my people. I don't know if we can do all that,
Mm.
but we'll come up with something.
All right. Cisco, the
Mm.
king of tailgates, the guy that is at every single tailgate. What is your favorite tailgate tradition? And don't tell me going
Well,
and
yeah.
grabbing a Modelo at every single tent because we know
Oh,
that you don't do that.
no, no. I gotta keep it to a minimum. I know people out there. You know what I mean? I gotta be presentable. No, I mean, like Steve said, it started off in the early days, having to camp out early because you needed to get a good spot. You know what I mean? So started off with that, but as we got older and got a little bit more structured, I'll say that. Then it was a little bit more tame. We were lucky to get the pass. That pass that allowed us to get into the game, into the stadium parking lot an hour ahead of the opening gate at for this time 8 o'clock, 8 a.m. We'd get in at 7. We'd park there, line everything up. We weren't allowed to pop any tents at that point, but as soon as the gates opened up at 8, boom, we could just start popping them up. So we laid everything out, got a head start. And basically what it would start off with is we'd get there, and there was three of them. Our Corona and Modelo Constellation was give us all our beer, and there would be 3 Michelada tall boys in there. So that was breakfast. We'd kick it off, Ray Molina and myself and another guy, and we'd just crack them open. All right, here's to a good tailgate. Toast off. So 7 a.m., we're chugging a Michelada tall boy, and then after that, it was all business after that. 8 o'clock hit, line up everything. DJ would come on, kick the music. Beer was already cold. Danny would set up the bar. Shots were going off. I mean, it was a good time. Good time.
Great time.
What I love is that you guys really enjoyed the time that you guys spent together. Like,
Oh, yeah.
even before the event, like the way that you guys were talking, it wasn't about going just to the tailgate and being at the tailgate, right? And being like, oh yeah, like the tailgate was great. No, it
Mhm.
was like, hey man, you remember all the little things. Like, hey man, in order for this to happen, we had to sit out there. Oh, you remember it was raining, or you remember this, or you remember that.
Oh, yeah.
And what you guys bring is real. Those are the real memories that people hold on to. Those are the real things that build the
Mhm.
black hole. Guys, there's
Yeah.
a lot of people that put in a lot of work to build this thing. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
Mark, Cisco, all the guys putting all these works behind the scenes. It takes an incredible amount of work for this thing to work.
Mhm.
And this is a big beast. So, guys, my hat's off to you guys, because that right there was really the foundation of the black hole.
Yeah.
Guys putting
Yeah.
in their time, guys putting in the effort so everybody else can come and enjoy.
Yeah.
Now, because both
All of
of you
our,
guys, have
all
put
of
in
our trucks
a
were packed. Remember that,
Mhm.
Cisco? All of our trucks were packed. We
Oh,
all
yeah.
contributed, every one of us.
Yeah. Yep.
It,
Yep.
it, you
Like,
know,
I referenced the E60 segment, right, that they did on us. Like Senor says in his, I think his part comes on right after mine. And, he says it. He goes, it's family. I'll do anything for him. That's how we were. Guy needed something, we were there. Somebody needed a hand, somebody needed a hug, somebody needed a cold beer, somebody needed a shot, whatever it was, we were there for him regardless. So it's what it ended up being, and which it still is. And I'm very grateful that Steve and Janet are back in the mix. Kind of brings that old back into the picture, where now it's not just me sharing old stories, it's them, and they were a little bit before me, so they can share some intimate great stories of the black hole and the drunken fests and stuff. Like he said, we were in our 20s and 30s when the Raiders came back, so we were a little edgy and wild, but it worked. So
absolutely. And I mean, like, if you really think about it, guys, you guys set the foundation for the future. You know, back in those days, by you guys going the extra mile, doing all the little things, I mean, like, you guys brought us here to where we are now. All the old heads and the people that have put in time and work to make this work. And I'm
yeah,
telling you guys, I definitely appreciate it, because I feel blessed to be a part of TBH,
yeah,
to be able to indulge in what you guys started and what you
yeah,
guys have continued to build throughout
yeah.
many years and lots of sacrifice. But
Well,
guys,
I mean, to end,
now
to
I know both.
piggyback on that, I mean, and Steve will protest to this. I mean, we're thankful people like you came, because we don't recruit people. We don't. People see us and want to be a part of it. So we're honored that people see what we do and want to be a part of it. So our hats off. I don't have one on right now, but I'd take it off if I did. My hats off to you guys, that reach out to us and want to be a part of it, that are continuing to keep it going. It's not just us, not just me, it's not just Mark, it's not the team, it's you guys. You know, just like an artist on stage isn't anything without its fans. Not that you guys are fans, but you get what the point I'm trying to make, you know. So hats off to you guys and everybody that's a part of this huge family we got.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. And thank you, Will. Thank you for having me, Will. I appreciate it.
Of course, man, we all family. Like Cisco just hit the nail on the head. And I love that, Mark has put it out there. We're family. Like this is the way we gotta act. We gotta take care of each other. We gotta make sure that we're together, one team, one nation, moving forward, kicking ass, taking names, man. So guys, I appreciate you guys, but let's move forward in this thing, man. I know both of you guys now got new chapters, got new things going on. So I want to know what kind of community events you guys got going on. I mean, like, is there anything in the works? Or what do you guys got planned for the future for both your clubs? I'm going to start with Steve and then I'll end with Cisco.
For me, I'm going to try to keep spreading it out and stuff. Again, we're in a small town about 30 minutes from Boise. I need to spread this thing out to Boise. I need to go to the spot and get the black hole out there. I've already got my business cards going and stuff. Again, the banners, the flyers, they're all coming and stuff. But I need to get into the heart of it and really start sprinting out that way because Boise is the big city out here. So I need to go out that direction and build it out. So again, I'm about 30 minutes out, but I'm gonna spread. I'm gonna get in there and I'm gonna build this out in Idaho hard.
All right. So you're looking at doing community events inside of Boise, working with them, trying to build out. So guys, if you guys know of any great projects that Steve can hook up with out there in Boise, hey, give them a ring. Let them know. The Black Hole is interested. We're always trying to give back to our community. We're always trying to give back. That's something that I love about the Black Hole. Cisco, you got anything in the works, my brother?
yeah, matter of fact, I was just talking to Danny on my way home, and yeah, we got some things where got introduced to a gentleman that wants to do raffles. He's got season tickets. He can't unfortunately make every game, so he wants to raffle them off. So that's something right hot off the presses that we're going to start doing. We just had our first annual summer get down at Ricky's, and
Yes,
we're going to be
sir.
planning on doing some more things, some fundraisers, some backpack drives, getting back into the community. Getting back into the community. Haven't honed in what we're going to do first, whether it's like a feed the homeless thing or clean up a neighborhood or backpack drive. We'll figure it out, but we're definitely gonna. Objective is definitely to give back to the community somehow, some way. So
Absolutely. And guys, these guys are always working. They're always have their phones open. So if you guys know of great community events or anything that the Black Hole should be a part of, give them a ring. Let them know. Be like, hey, man, this is a great event. Come down. So, guys, what are you guys looking most forward to this season? Like, what is the first thing you guys are looking forward to? Like, what's the biggest thing? I'm going to start with Cisco.
go ahead. Oh, okay. Winning, getting back to winning. That's what I'm looking forward to, because we are going to start winning again.
All right, all right. Hey, I love it. I love it. Steve.
I'll say the same thing. Winning. Let's get back to that again. I'm glad they brought Pete Carroll into this mix. I think
Yep.
his experience as a head coach and the way he treats the players and the way
Yep.
they respond back to him, I'm excited. And again, man, I cannot wait to see this boy run. I don't know if you guys see that,
Woo!
but
Woo! I
I
got me one of
cannot
those
wait.
too.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
So again, winning. I want us to turn this around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
And guys, I want to know how if our listeners can follow you guys, can follow your clubs. Steve, I'll start with you. I'm like, do you have Instagram, Facebook? I'll be like, where can we follow the Black Hole
Yeah,
Boys?
yeah. We're on Instagram. Same thing. The Boise Chapter. Same thing. Facebook. We're the Boise Chapter, the Black Hole. If you want to reach out to me directly, no problem at all. Uh, Steven, oh no, excuse me, Black Hole Steve 1995 at or excuse me, at gmail.com. So reach out to me. I definitely love to have anybody in this area come out and join us. And let's keep spreading that Hawaiian spirit out here too.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Mm.
Cisco, I see that you gotta, hey, let them know how to follow you in the Bay Area chapter now, baby.
All right, just pretty simple. It's all uniform across the board with everybody. So Steve's is just the same, except it says Boise. TBH underscore Bay Area chapter. Boom. Instagram. There you go.
Hey, you heard it here, baby. Look them up on Instagram. Look up The Black Hole, TBH, and whatever city, and you're probably going to find your local chapter right in your area, baby. So,
Yep.
guys, I'm going to finish up with the quick fire, just questions for you guys, just real quick personal questions. Okay. Steve, favorite Raider.
Yes. What's that?
Favorite Raider.
A favorite Raider? Oh man, I'm gonna go John Matuzak. I just love that old school. Let's hit you.
Mm.
Okay. Okay. Steve or Cisco, favorite player.
Man, when you said that, I was already going, man, I don't know.
He's like, man,
Uh,
I'm gonna get some phone calls. They're gonna be like, bro, how did you not list me as your favorite player?
yeah. I know Phil's probably not listening because otherwise, if he was, I would say Foo's my guy. But honestly, um, growing up watching the Raiders play, um, you just heard about the nastiness. My brother, my father would tell me. So Tatum was somebody I wish I would have grew up watching. But who I did grow up watching was Howie. And what I loved about Howie was after each tackle, sack, whatever, a few times the arms would go up, but he would always punch up his thing and shove up his shoulder pads. And I don't know, I just love that, just that gutsy attitude, that like, blue collar attitude, toughness, so it's tough, man. I mean, yeah, it's tough because C Wood's my guy too, and I love everything about it. I mean, I got to be biased
Hey,
because
this
my
guy's
my
giving me
mom's
the
from Michigan.
political speech right now.
Yeah, I mean, God, man, I can't. You know what I mean? It's like a parent with two children. I only have one son, so you can't say which one's your favorite child. You can't, right? So I can't. But I will tell you this. Hopefully sooner than later. But you guys, well, most of you, Stephen, you haven't seen it yet. But I have my black hole with my R.I.P. Rob on my calf, right on my side of my leg. I do want to build around that, and I want to get the aerial shot of the Coliseum, and on top of that, in a section, I want to get these players because again, it's my favorite players. I want to get Snake, Tatum, Howie, Phil, and Woodson, their heads around the stadium. So
Ooh. Okay.
Nice. Very
Okay.
nice.
yeah.
Well, all right, guys. Steve,
Yes, sir.
breakout player of the season for the Raiders this year.
Mm, let's see here. Oh, huh. I think, damn, that's a good question right there because I'm hoping they
Mm,
all break out. Uh,
yeah.
I mean, I'll tell you what, man. I hope Genty gets 1,000 yards rushing this year, and gets like 10, 12 touchdowns. So I'm hoping he does something special.
Oh man, we're getting lots of wins if we start seeing those numbers. I'll tell you what.
Exactly. Exactly.
Cisco, breakout player for the Raiders this season.
I was originally going to say Malcolm Coots. I want Malcolm to break out. But I'm gonna go with the leader, Go with the man chucking the pigskin. I'm gonna go all out and say Gino MVP.
Whoa!
Hey,
Wow.
hey,
That's
Okay.
what we
I'm just, you know, just I'm shooting for the stars.
No, no. That is definitely a breakout player if he goes MVP. Now,
And you know how I'm gauging it? I'm gauging it kind of full circle, kind of not full circle, but a rebirth. I want to see like a Gannon type rebirth. Backup quarterback for many years,
type
got a
rebirth.
starting role for a little bit, and then he comes to the team that believes in him. Gruden believed in Gannon, gave him the shot. He got MVP. I mean, one game, what was it against Denver? He went 22 and 0 before he had an incompletion. So
Yeah.
I think under Chip Kelly and his boy Pete Carroll, they revamped his career. I think some good things are going to happen on the offense.
Oh, I agree. I agree 100%. I mean, like, all things are looking up for the Raiders right now.
for
I
Yeah,
sure,
mean,
for
like,
sure.
since this offseason, we've
those
made a
two
lot of
rookie
great
wide
moves.
receivers,
Yeah.
rookie wide receivers are making noise, and we already got
Yeah.
um, Brock. We got Genty in the back, and Jacoby's no scrub. I mean, he's made some plays.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? So
We,
as long as
look
Yeah,
how
they
he
give
catches the ball.
Gino, they give Gino 5 seconds, 6 seconds to throw the ball, forget it. Forget it. Yeah.
no, agreed, agreed. All right, guys. Steve, what's your favorite Raider moment?
Ooh.
When we won the AFC Championship,
Yep.
in row one, I was crying like a baby. It
Oh,
was the most beautiful thing I've ever experienced. Then my wife had a bunch of confetti in her pocket and threw it right into my eyeball, and I was crying for other reasons after that. But that was a great experience.
all right. Cisco, favorite Raider moment?
If you're a Raider fan that grew up in our era and you were there at the game, it has to be going winning the AFC Championship game at home. Yep. It was mine. It was mine. I was up pacing for the last 2 minutes, and once it was kind of in the bag, went and sat down, went to go sit back with my boys, and like, see, yeah, got teary eyed, couldn't believe it, and was happy as hell. Yeah.
There's
So
nothing like
yeah,
that. Yeah, I mean, it's an
no,
amazing feeling.
no, like when we had Lincoln
I
on,
need to live
and
it.
he said,
I need to
and he
be
said,
there. I've been
yeah,
waiting.
yeah,
I
like
was like,
Lincoln said, having that because look, we all can see it. We've all watched games, growing up. We've seen other teams do it. See the stage being put up real quick, players hosting that AFC or NFC conference championship trophy up in the air. We finally got to see it on our own field with our own very eyes. It wasn't through a TV screen. We all got to share in that moment. Bro, it was incredible. It was incredible.
no, absolutely, man. I'm like, I want to get teary eyed. I want confetti to drop on me because we're winning. I'm like, it's been a long time, baby.
Very
Hey,
Long
long.
Cisco,
time.
the only thing I'm disappointed though is we didn't rush that field. That's the
Oh,
only thing I wish we would have done.
oh. Yeah. The closest you guys came to it though was when the rail broke.
Little too much pounding that day.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. But I think yeah, no, you're right. We should have rushed the field to be honest. Got a piece of that grass. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, man. All right, Steve, last question for you, my brother. What does Raider Nation need to know about your chapter?
You know, we're gonna put a good product out for everybody, man. We're gonna have fun, and if you love the Raiders, if you're gonna find a good home over here, we're gonna take care of you and stuff. You know, like Robin is a wine spirit, man. I mean, Rob taught me things. You know, he taught me how to just, you know, really just the way Rob interacted with people. He had everybody laughing. He just had
Yep.
this unique capability of making everybody feel comfortable. And that's what
Yep.
we want to do too. You come out here with us, we're going to take care of you, man. And we want to bring you part in our family. So
Yep.
that's one thing I'm really looking forward to building out here. And just a family for life.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Absolutely. And guys, we're going to give you guys a little bit of the 411 on what TBH that's going on. On like August the 2nd, TBH Denver will be blacking out the Mile
Mm.
High City.
Oh yeah.
Spokane will be blacked out right after the first game in Seattle, which is, I think, the first preseason game. So they will be
Yeah.
having a barbecue in that area. And again, guys, stay tuned because the Black Hole is giving away season opener tickets. Make sure you guys go click
Yep.
in there, get in the sweepstakes. I mean, like, get logged in, put your little name in there, and you might win some tickets to the season opener. But guys,
Yep.
it's gonna be an electrifying time. I'm telling you guys right now, they got some stuff planned out. Cisco is not letting it out because again, we got to get everything confirmed. But guys, it's gonna be electric. And then season opener.
Mm.
TBH New England is doing a blackout, so stay locked in. Make sure that you follow all the Black Hole chapters. Lots of information coming out. I mean, lots of blackouts going on, guys. Lots
Mm-hmm.
of TBH events I'm seeing. I see the
Mm-hmm.
clubs are activated, baby. They're ready to
Yep.
go. So, guys, until the next show, it's all about one nation. It's all about one team. It's all about the Raiders.
Raiders.